In today's video, we're going to be upgrading the Mars rover, or the golf cart that we converted to lithium and we charge off of solar. So we have a ton of new upgrades, and we're going to do an energy audit to see how many watt hours per mile it takes to drive this vehicle. And the first upgrade is this small red trailer, so I can move things around my property. And everything that you see here is from Harbor Freight, even the tow hitch. And it's a pretty cool little trailer. But check this out. It's like a little mini dump truck. And I had to reduce the elevation of this trailer hitch because it was much too tall because the golf cart is lifted. And this morning I connected the 400-watt solar array that used to be on the roof of the golf cart. But I'm just gonna have it on the side of my backyard and I can plug in whenever I want to. And this solar array is connected with 10-gauge landscaping wire and an XT60 connector. And this is the input of the solar that's connected to the inverter charger. So I just need to plug it in and it will start charging. This 400-watt array is producing 130 watts. As the sun rises, this number will increase. And this is the charging cable for the inverter charger. I've been leaving it back here in the trunk, so if I ever want to charge it up with AC power, I can plug it into the wall over there. And now we're connected to AC power and solar power. Now we're charging at 382 watts. And this is a mobility scooter I found up the street from my house in a trash can. And luckily it's missing a battery. So if I build a battery pack for this thing, I can use it around my property to move this trailer because it has a tiny tow hitch. So this will be a fun project next week or so. And the battery's pretty low right now, so we're gonna come back in a few hours so then we can do the next part of our testing. And I'm going to use a GPS speed and distance tracker, and I also zeroed out my meter. So let's drive for about a mile on flat ground and see how much energy it takes. So I just drove 1.01 miles, and it took 2.3 amp hours at 56 volts. Times 56. So it only took 129 watt hours to go a single mile. But this is a pretty flat and straight road, so let's go off-road and see what our results are. So first we're going to reset our distance meter and reset our shunt. Now we're good to go. And check this place out, you guys. You can go off-roading here all day long with these massive power lines that go out to the Hoover Dam. And over here you can see Henderson in Las Vegas. So pretty cool spot. And after coming down the mountain, we've done exactly 1 mile and we're back where we started. And we have used 3.4 amp hours. And that's at 54 volts. And we only used 183.6 watt hours per mile. And that's pretty good considering we went up to the top of that hill and then came back down in the dirt. So it's a pretty efficient little golf cart. And I want to verify some of my results in the beginning, so we're going to go up and down this flat road again and see what our results are. And now we've gone 1.01 miles and we used 2.2 amp hours at 54 volts. And that's 118 watt hours per mile, so pretty consistent results with the first test. Now that the test is done, I connect it to the solar array, and in a few hours it will be fully charged. Now we're going to calculate how many miles we can run this golf cart if we were to charge it off of this small solar array for 1 day. So first, this is a 400-watt solar array, but those cells are heavily degraded and they're flex panels, so I do not expect producing anything more than 300 watts. So we're going to take 300 and multiply it by the amount of hours of sunshine at my latitude, which is 5. And that gives us 1500 watt hours a day. And we're going to divide this by 122 because it takes about 122 watt hours to go a single mile with this system. and our results are 12.3 miles. So on a sunny day, I should be able to charge this golf cart enough to go about 12 miles with this small solar panel array. Now let's do an estimation for how far this golf cart can go on a fully charged battery. And this golf cart has 4.6 kilowatt hours of capacity. We're going to divide that by 122. We can get 37 miles on a single charge with this golf cart. And that's pretty darn good considering that we just bought this for $2,000 off of OfferUp and threw some batteries in here. And what's really nice is I don't have to change the oil, I don't have to add gasoline, I don't have to do anything. As long as I have this solar array thrown into my yard somewhere, I can charge up any time. But if I were using lead acid batteries, that would not be the case. I would have 50% depth of discharge, and the specific energy for that chemistry versus a Tesla Model 3 pack is totally different. So with lead acid, I would imagine 20 to 25 miles, but yeah, with this setup, 37 miles. And that's pretty much it for this system. Let me know in the comments section if you guys have any ideas of what I should add to this golf cart. But yeah, so far it's pretty good. It charges off of solar, and I can power tools anywhere. I can haul trailers. I mean, this thing's pretty awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.